Day 5 of picking across America, and I woke up this morning and I realized that my video hadn't uploaded, and Dawn's gonna go to Starbucks anyway, so we're stopping at Starbucks and I'm gonna try to upload this video. And of course we're gonna pick at this Starbucks. This is what we do. Dawn gets Starbucks all the time, so she has a lot of points. This one right here is worth 40 bucks. It's $25 retail. We can apply $20 of our points to that, so it's only gonna cost $5. We also got another one that'll do really well. We're gonna apply $20 worth of points to it and only pay $5. So we're gonna end up making good money on these. I'm gonna have Dawn show you what we picked up in there in Starbucks. I
got this one. This one's like ombre from green to yellow.
That one's awesome. It's like Sprite.
Look at that. That's like the 80s. I love that.
Love it.
And then I got this one, and they're also differently shaped. They're not the plain round ones, and these are the stainless steel.
What do you think you can get on these each?
I'm gonna get at least probably 30 each. And I get these for free since I drink so much Starbucks coffee. I get stars, and I use my stars to get these, and then I make money off of it. Exactly.
We only paid, what, like $10 out of pocket?
Yep.
And we should get like maybe like $30, $40 profit when it's all said and done.
Yep.
Not bad. So if you're getting points for anything, wherever you go, you know, you can get stuff, especially at Starbucks. You can get these. Yeah. They have them all the time at all the Starbucks. This is a random one we didn't know about in the middle of Nebraska, so look out for this stuff. We're gonna go start our day. We're gonna go thrifting probably in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're gonna show you the scenery along the way, so let's go. So we're stopping to get some gas. We didn't even know what city this was. It's Lexington, Nebraska. And then we're gonna get some lunch, go to Arby's, and there's a Goodwill right there. Dawn keeps saying if it's open, and we're not in Utah anymore, so I think on Sunday most Goodwills are open everywhere except Utah. So, and Utah, even in Utah, the Goodwills are open, Dawn. Oh. It's the DI and Savers that are closed. No, Savers open too. It's just the DI. We're excited. Wish us luck. One of the first things I noticed when I got in this thrift store was all the Nebraska gear, but unfortunately, like most of this thrift store, everything was overpriced, just way too much. These jerseys were awesome, but they were like $15.19. Everything else was also overpriced. I was a little surprised. I thought there'd be good deals here, but just a little bit too much money. So that was a bust. It was pricier than we expected.
It's way overpriced compared to what I thought.
Yeah, I thought this one was going to be, I just had a vibe it was going to be great deals in Laramie. Yeah, Laramie. But stuff was priced high there, and there were some cool Nebraska jerseys I showed you guys. I would have picked them up at like $5 or $6, even just to have. I mean, I'd want to sell them, but at 15, it just doesn't make any sense, unfortunately. So we'll keep on going, find some other places. We're going to get some food now. Had to try something different for lunch. This is a Runza. It's based out of Nebraska. It's like a Hot Pocket, but fresh. Really, really good. Check out this, everybody. This big old water balloon water tower here in York, Nebraska. It's pretty awesome. I think they were saying it was like over 100 feet tall. Kind of a cool, classic piece of Americana right here. Sadly, we're here in York, Nebraska at this Goodwill, but they're closed temporarily on Sundays, so we missed out. But this is a cute little town for sure. Cool looking little town. I'm falling for you. Now we're in Lincoln, Nebraska. I have high hopes for this Goodwill, but unfortunately, pretty quickly it disappointed me. I found this neat football helmet. I thought it was maybe Notre Dame or Colorado, but it was just blank. And it was also like $9.99, which is way too much for a mini helmet. Had to pass. Unfortunately, that Goodwill was a combination of not much of anything and overpriced. It's never a combination you want to find out in the wild. We're on to the next one. Wish us luck. Meeting up with my buddy, Captain Cody, right here. Gonna go check out some of his stuff. He's a fellow reseller here in the community, guys. If you're not following him on Instagram, I'll link it right here. And also everywhere else, he's doing his reels. He's doing a lot of Instagram reels right now, like me. So we're gonna go check out some cool stuff. Right, so we're inside the store. If you wanna just give us a little tour.
This is my little shop, a little home away from home. I got some fun pieces up here. This is a 40s jacket from the Nebraska Mental.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's That's gnarly, man.
Like they got the patch on it off, but up here can't really see it. But the Nebraska Psych Ward, it's got the stamp on it and stuff. That's one of my favorite pieces.
That is a neat piece.
This is a piece my buddy made. It's an old Levi's jacket, but he took, you know, just an old Harley T-shirt that was crumpled up and put on there. We got military stuff, just old Western, some pearl snaps, jackets. And
so you are a legit clothing seller. This is like, if I was doing it, this is how I'd want to do it. I just don't have the eye for it yet. I can see, like, if I was looking in a store like this and it was like the Goodwill, say, I'm like, I could see some good stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is some great stuff.
This was my grandfather's, my dad's dad.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, this is a picture of him in his airplane. Fortunately, he passed. My dad gave me that, and so it's kind of like trying to bring some family into this store.
Course,
I really
that's
feel
the way to
a
do it.
Connection to a lot of this stuff.
This
came from a guy called the Fairy King. If you look up on my profile, there's kind of like a little clip of the guy and made some posts of him. These are actually the founding people of AA.
Yeah, I was gonna go Bill W. Yeah.
Yep, and so he was really good friends with them.
That is got some
random stuff. Yeah,
it's got like some wear from use. I love that stuff. It's just authentic and real and raw. It's awesome.
That's my favorite. This is a old smoker's jacket from the 50s from Japan. Old, right after the Korean War, so probably about 61, 62 bomber jacket. This was a gift from one of my first customers. Nice. It's a really old biker's jacket, and I mean, it's just, there's just so much character in a lot of this stuff, and I really
love it.
True to the stories and just trying to carry on the legacy of a lot of these people that I get it from.
I feel like this is like maybe the best place in the United States. If I get the vibe that like Nebraska, Kansas City, like you were talking about going down to Arkansas, I feel like this is where you can find this kind of stuff on, at least on the regular. You still have to look, but
you gotta look really hard. But yeah, it's just, I mean, I pick from thrift stores too. You
yeah,
know,
of course.
20% of what I get is from thrift stores, but I like garage sales, estate sales.
Yeah.
Old houses. I try to make a personal connection with somebody, so I've got the history of their item, so I can tell people the history of it. Because you're not just buying your vintage; you're buying kind of a legacy.
Of course,
I want people to like really feel what they wear.
I hear you, man. I totally relate to that.
And like this is really cool. This is actually from a local guy that used to do stunt riding.
Oh my gosh, that's dope.
Yeah, so
that's sick.
These are his pants too.
Oh man,
I found them in a garage sale and started talking to him, and he brought this out for me. So he used to.
So cool.
I said stunt riding, but he's like, yeah, I set myself on fire to do a jump, but he wears like 2 leather jackets while he does it. So he's like, we had to cut the sleeves of it off so it would fit me. And yeah, I'm like, okay,
dude,
go for it, dude.
Dude, see, that's a great story. That's the story that's gonna, whenever you do want to sell it, or when you do sell it, that's gonna be the story that sells it.
That's my.
It does have like an Evel Knievel, like American flag vibe to it.
When I saw the pants, I was like, does this guy know Evel Knievel?
Dude, I love all this stuff. Like this guy, I could get into it if I was seeing this stuff all the time.
It's so much fun. So this guy, all these pins and stuff on it. He was in the Navy, the USS Sullivan's, and he was actually best friends with, you know, the famous kiss in New York City after the World War II?
Yes.
That was his best friend, that guy was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so and it was actually local.
Oh, wow.
This guy was. He had passed away, but his wife was a nurse, and they had been together since the war.
Oh, wow.
So he had passed, and I was able to get some of his stuff. So I got that, and then I got his jacket for when they did like some kind of reunion.
Oh, wow. In Utah, I mean, we haven't been to many estate sales in Vegas yet, which is where I'm at now. But in Utah, man, there was a lot of, you know, different World War II veterans who had been passing away the last 10 or so years. And going through their houses is just so, I mean, it's sad that they're gone and everything, but it's so fascinating. Like you could, like we find, like we love plushes and stuff. We find all these 1950s, 1960s, like hard, almost like wood chip plushes. And I'm like, that's what we're into. And then the clothing, like, I still don't know much about, but it's fascinating. It's just a history of the houses, let alone all the stuff within them.
I can only imagine. And I mean, I got a couple T-shirts from his hometown.
That's awesome, man. You have quite the little setup here.
Oh, I love it. This right here. Chabancy, Illinois.
There we go, Don. Don's from Illinois.
Wait, really?
Originally, yeah.
Do you know where this is? Ish.
I think that's north of where you were.
Yeah, I'm from Bloomington, which is right by, Spring, the capital.
Down, yeah.
Area. Crazy.
She moved when she was little, so she didn't grow up there too long. But yeah, you're from Illinois. My family's from Ohio originally. My dad and that side, but
I grew up in Texas.
Texas? Nice. How long you been out here?
Probably I've had residence here about 12 years.
Check out this stuff. He set some stuff aside for me to look at here. This is a Boglin, guys. Great.
How you doing, Don?
BOGO bones right there. Look at these. Look at these old hats. Dead stock, dead stock. Check out this Chiefs hat. Insane. Insane. I love it. We're, what, like 3 hours from Kansas City here? So sick, so sick. See if we can't get some of this stuff.
I was like, well, I got some people coming over, and she's like, I don't like people.
It sounds like me. That's how I am.
Yeah, she was a little nervous. I'm such a people person, man. I love. That's like my favorite thing in this. I didn't realize. I mean, I think I always knew I was deep down, but when I started doing all these videos, I thought, you know, it'd be a maybe good way to sell stuff, right? Like a lot of people think. But the truth is, I've just met so many people, and it's cool. It's like fun because everybody you're meeting is somebody who does what you do. I have a pretty strong belief that most people in the world are pretty cool in general. And I've met so many nice people, man. You have some cool stuff, man. This is like right up my alley. I wish I could find this stuff all the time. Well, I just asked Cody how much for all of this. Sonics jerseys, Spurs jerseys, the Jordan jerseys, some cool hats. $100. That's a steal. Dude, you're hooking me up. Thank you. You know I'm going to do well on this.
Oh, yeah.
And I appreciate you, man. That's way too kind. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited.
Told you, man.
Thank you,
I
man.
Some sports stuff that I thought you might like.
Oh, dude. I'm beyond stoked. That's made my whole trip, probably. So I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, bro.
No worries.
Appreciate you. So we are heading to Kansas City after meeting with Captain and just having a great time getting clothes. I was on Instagram just talking with people, and Dawn said a plane just flew like real low right by us, and I looked and it was like right in the cornfields and then went up. Took us a second to realize it was like an actual crop duster, not like the fart, but like an actual plane doing crop dusting. It was dope, man. I tried to get it on video, but I just couldn't get there in time. But it was insane. That was cool. One of the cooler things I've seen. I've never really seen a plane go that low over a field before, except at like an air show or something.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. Another sight to see. I think we're still in Nebraska. We're heading to Kansas City, hopefully by tonight, and then we'll be on our way to the next stop.
You know how much I hate these gray skies, but goddamn, I'm certain they'll be blue.
So we made it to Kansas City for the night. I got in here, had about a half hour before the Trash to Cash podcast that we had to film tonight. That will be out on Tuesday, so go check that out. It's a pretty good day. Overall, we had an awesome day. We're going to be back on the road, hanging out in Kansas City tomorrow, getting to St. Louis. I'm not sure if we're going to get past St. Louis or go to Nashville tomorrow night. Not sure. But like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I'm not going to edit out all my flubs here, but like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you next time.